Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am trusting that you all are doing all amazing. Yes, it's Sunday. It's pretty warm, like as compared to the past few days. It was quite crazy. So I'm super excited today that is the weather is much better. I trust you guys are having this beautiful weather as well and your various areas. Yes, today I want us to talk about wheels. Wheels. Yes, I am thinking of sharing this because I see its importance. Wills are those is one of those things that can help you to age happily. Why do I say so? Peace of mind is huge. Peace of mind is huge for us to age happily. And one of those things that can make us to have that peace of mind if wills, having our wills in place, one of those legal documents that we need to have in place, that is obviously going to give us that peace of mind. So if you don't have one, that's why I'm here now, just to encourage you to look into it. Think of it like, why do you need that will? We go on setting up things, investing, but we don't there's no security. I remember last week I was talking about uh, one of another legal document that is very important. Yes, but today I just want us to just focus on wills. And please, I want you to just let me know where you are watching from, and you are watching Aging Happily with Hilda. We talk so many nice things here, great vibes here, guys, that you don't want to miss. So if this is your first time on this channel, you are welcome. This is Aging Happily with Hilda. And if you are a returning viewer, I want to appreciate you for coming back all the time to support. And please let me know where you are watching from. Just leave a comment. I urge you to leave a comment for replay, just in case you were unable to catch up with our live. Please leave a comment so I can see that later. I really appreciate it. Yes. Look at who is joining. Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to have you here. Sorry, guys. Somebody's just calling. Good to have you. Just leave a comment where you're watching from. I can see some people joining. Just leave a comment, please. Let's talk about wills. One of those things that people think when they have, they are going to die the very next moment. That's not the truth. That's not the truth, guys. Yes, I was talking about personal directives last week, and today I'm just focusing on wills. I will actually make a short video one day to talk about all these things. Let it be short for those who will not be able to catch up uh, with our life. It is a very important document and good for us to have. Why? Remember, here we are talking about how we can age happily. And peace of mind is very important, it's very huge for us to be able to age happily. And one of those things that can make us to age happily is having these wheels in place. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Hey, Matilda TV. Yes, I think you you showed up a little bit early. Thank you. Thank you, Okafaka Fugilman. How are you doing, bro? Hello, look at who is on. Hey, Linda. Nice to have you here. Hi, Katrin. Yes, Linda, just before you joined, I was saying today I want us to talk about wills, the importance of having a will. Why should we have a will? And if at all it is very important, what is your own thought about wills? Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Is that something that you would like to get into, or you will just neglect? So, as you all know, I am a nurse, and what I'm sharing is from personal experience and what I see every day in my nursing career. So, like for wills, this is something that people tend to ignore or neglect. I don't know, or out of ignorance, they don't they don't write, they don't put in place a will. And when things happen the way it happens, then we start to be, banging our heads up and down. The family is actually in problem because they don't know what to do. But it's just because you didn't take your time, you didn't plan well ahead of time. Just to avoid that confusion when you pass, it's important to have a will so that you help the family left behind to know exactly what to do. It is very, very crucial. Yes, Katra and Linda, let me know what you think about wills. Is it a yes or a no for you? I am a tea lover, so I always have my tea. And how is the weather at your end? Okay, so we will dive into what wills are and the importance of having it. So, this is a written document that speaks for you after you die. Like last week, I was talking about personal directive. That's a legal document, but it gets into effect while you are still alive, but unable to take decisions on your behalf or a minor just because you lose the mental capacity. That cognition is not there enough for you to take that decision at that moment. But wills is coming in place after you die. That is the difference, guys. You should know this. Will is only effective after you pass. While personal directive, kind of, I don't want to call it a living will, but it's useful when you are still alive. But the difference is you are unable to take a decision because of that mental issues or your condition has declined and you are unable, you don't have that capacity, that full capacity to make any decision. So that's where we use personal directive. But wills is only when you die. So very, very important to know. And it's all about having that peace of mind, not letting the family get into confusion when you pass. It is huge to know its importance. By the way, it's not a must. You are not obliged to have it, but knowing its importance, it is highly recommended. Yes, Katrai, let me know if you're not busy. Let me know what you think about having a will. Is it a yes or no for you? Somebody struggling to join life and is unable. I'll just guide here. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh, hi, Latisha. Latisha Gordon. Blessings, my dear. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. We are talking about wills today. Is it a yes or no for you? What is your option? What's your take about wills? Do you think it's one of those things that will help you to age happily? if that is giving you that peace of mind. Just let me know where you're diving in from, please. I really appreciate if you watch. If you don't, leave a comment. I will not be able to tell who is on. I would like to appreciate everyone here. And yes, just to know what we share here, we talk about health tips, the lifestyle surrounding like caregivers, what they can do to be able to take care of their loved ones happily. We talk about nursing tips as well, aging, anti-aging tips, the stereotype that is surrounding aging as a whole, and the end products of aging, that is seniors. We cannot talk about aging without talking about a senior. So it is a process. Yes, guys, let me know where you're watching from. That would be very, very much appreciated. Hello, hello. Yes, and let me just go ahead to mention the advantages of having a will. So this document, as I mentioned, is a written document that speaks for you after you die. So it's only coming into effect after you die. And it is stipulating or indicating how your property can be distributed. It name a guardian for young children if you pass before they reach adulthood. You know, if kids under age, like under 18, they have no control over their property. So before dying, probably your kids under 18, they have such property. And if you are dying without a will, trust me, the state is going to take decision on your behalf. But with a will in place, it is stipulating who a guardian that can look after those kids and the property that you secured for them before dying. So that is very, very important. It specifies some instructions like your funeral arrangements. Yes, you don't even want to imagine how sweet it is when, if you are dying, knowing all what is going to happen with your corpse, or you know, deciding where you want to be laid, how the funeral arrangement should be like to go about it. If you have all those in place, it's very easy for the family that you are leaving behind. Trust me, and there will be no confusion. You will always see this confusion in most families because there was no will in place. Somebody dies and they start to ask, what should we do with the corpse? Do you know his or her wishes? Has she or he be mentioning about where he can be laid or she can be laid and stuff like that? But that's something that you could just plan, put it somewhere, the funeral home that you would like to go to after you pass. All those things is very important to have them in place, and that can be well stipulated on a will. It also name property manager to take care of your children's property. Yes, just as I mentioned earlier. In addition to getting a guardian for your young kids, you will also mention on that will who should look after the property of or a guardian to look after the property of your kids if they are underage, if they are below 18. Also, it provide caretaker for your pets. Those who have pets, who love pets, yes, you can have a will that is highlighting, indicating someone who can take care of your pets when you are not there. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Just leave a comment. If not, I won't be able to tell who is on. I'd like to appreciate you all for coming. So let me know who is here with me. Someone is seriously trying to join live and is unable, guys. Please give me a sec. Hello, 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 hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's talk about wheels. Let's talk about wheels, guys. Tell me, let me know your thoughts about having a wheel. Is it a yes, yes, or a no, no? A yes or a no, no for wheels? Hello, hello, hello. I just mentioned the difference between personal directive and wheels. That's personal directive. That's something that I was talking about last week. I think that was last Sunday. Just making a difference to be clear. Personal directive is in effect while you are still alive, while wills is only when you die. It's after death. That's when it's coming into effect. So don't mix those things together, please. And let me know if you have any question about the wills. I will just answer what I know. Yeah, a disclaimer here. I am a nurse. I am not working in any legal department. I am not a lawyer. I am not in real estate or, you know, or involved in wills. I'm not a lawyer. So just, I'm just sharing from my personal experiences and what I see in my nursing career every day as we meet with families. That's what I'm sharing. Hello, hello. Let me know who is watching and where you're watching from. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, please let me know where you're watching from. I'm seeing those eyes, but I can't see any comments. Just let me know, guys. Then a quick question here. Does everyone need a will? To an extent, just if you look at its general advantages and the disadvantages, I would say, like personally, it is highly recommended. It is important to have. But we are not obliged. So, does everyone need a will? For example, cases that you might not need a will. If you are if you don't have property, let me say, if you don't have anything like property, you might not see the importance of having a will. But if you do, why not? Again, if you don't have kids, some people say, oh, they don't have kids. What's the point having a will? They don't need to. They don't need anyone to maybe guide the kids or guide the kids' property. So it depends. It's at a level of like individual level. So it's really up to you to weigh those advantages and disadvantages of having that will and go for it. Hey, look at her. Thank you so much. Oh, Linda is watching from Istanbul, Turkey. Thank you so much, Linda, for stopping by. What time is it now? I'm glad to have you on. Oh, you are held with Mary. Yes, sister, glad to have you here. Linda says a will is very important. Yes, to me personally, Linda, as I told you, yes, a will is important. When you think of it, what happens when you die? Well, you are at peace then because you don't know what is left behind. You don't know what is going on. Think about your family. Think about those young kids you are leaving behind. Think about your brothers and your sisters who will be going through that process to make sure you rest well. Why didn't you put something in place to guide them while you were alive? That's where I'm coming from. Watching from Cameroon. Hey, Katrin, thank you so much for joining. Watching from Cameroon. I'm glad to have you all here. Mary says, joining from the highway between Saskatchewan and Alberta. Oh my God, sisters, I really, really appreciate you. Like, that must be tough. I know you are on your way back to Saskatchewan. Thank you so much for diving in. I know it's not easy, but yeah, you guys are making it. So proud of you. Thank you guys for stopping again. I really appreciate it. Yeah, somewhere between Saskatchewan and Alberta. Hey, Katrin, Linda, check on your health with Mary. You probably must have met her on my live or commenting on one of my videos. Check her out. She's amazing. It's 10:54 p.m. in Istanbul. Okay. Good to know, Linda. Good to know. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you are still up. You probably must. You're supposed to be sleeping though, but you are up for me. I appreciate it. How is the weather that way? Let me know. I will prepare my will even without. Yes, you got that right. Prepare your will even without a property. It is simple. It is simple. Just get something in place. As I mentioned, there are several reasons why you will want to put that will in place. Even if you don't have the property, even if you don't have the kids, what about your funeral arrangement? Who do you think is going to step in to do those things? The state. And that time, that decision is taken by the state. You have no say. You are not there anymore. And the family cannot say anything because there wasn't a will. There wasn't any written document to refer to. Hey, Linda Mary says hi. And yes, says hi to Katrina and Linda. Yes, Katrina, let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to wills. Are you for it or no? Yes, yes, or no, no. Linda said it is a must, even if she is not having a property. Yes, I really agree with you, Linda. What about you, Mary? Is a will a yes, yes for you or a no, no? Let me know. A shout out to you, Mary from Katrai. I am in 100%. Yes, hon. Yes. I am in 100%. That is very important. Good to know. I'm glad that we all are like in the same page, but I am not obliging anyone here. As I mentioned earlier, I am not a lawyer nor working in the legal department. I'm not working in real estate. I'm a nurse and sharing my personal experiences and what I see in the nursing career every day. Talking or touching base with families and their loved ones when they pass is very important. I learned a lot. It's a lot of experience, and when I have that, I see that and see what families go through when their loved ones pass without a will in place. It is annoying and so stressful for those left behind. So that's why I decided to come and share. So I'm glad you're having like the same thoughts like I do. Yes, and I was just trying to make this difference here between a personal directive and a will. I was talking about personal directive last week. Today is all wills. Don't get me wrong, guys. The two are very important. But one is when you are still alive, but you lose that mental capacity to be able to take a decision. But wills are coming in place after you die. Okay? I hope I'm making myself clear. Let me just know in the comment section if there is anything that you are not understanding. I can throw more light on it. It saves the family some extra stress to add to your family struggle when you are no more. Tell me about it, Mary. Thank you so much for that beautiful comment. It's all about helping those left behind. Don't let them stress trying to figure out what your wishes are. Okay? That's a very, very important comment, Mary. Thank you so much. Let's save those behind from that stress. And reels, like I'll ask another question. We might be thinking it's very difficult to make a will. Like, how do we make a will? You can make it yourself or with a lawyer. Then you just need maybe two witnesses to make it legal, and that's it. It's not something too stressful or taking too much time. It's just sometimes I think we tend to neglect or we don't see the importance of having it or just being lazy. I'll put it that way. But it's something very easy and straightforward. You can do it, get guidance from your lawyer, and get some two witnesses to legalize it. Catherine says, writing your will is very important, especially in our African society. Trust me. Oh, yes, you are very right, Catherine. You are very right. It can be chaotic at times without a will when somebody passes. So why not have it while alive? Yes, of course, Linda. Thank you. Okay. All your help with Mary. Oh my God. Sorry about that. I'm glad to have you here on. Yeah, I really appreciate the short time you spent with me. All your health is saying the battery is running down and she no longer have data. Yes, and you are on the highway. Yes, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Drive safe and yes, you can always get in when you are home. That would be great. Hey, hi, pretty host. Hey, who is that watching? Easy but fancy. Nice to have you here, hon. Yes, Catherine, it is a yes. It is a yes. Yes. I'm glad you are confirming that. It is a yes to have a will. Thank you so much. Easy but fancy. A shout out from Linda. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to have you too. Thank you. Yes, easy but fancy. While joining, we are talking about wills today. Wills, that written document that speaks for you when you pass. So my question is, what is your take about wills? Is it a yes for you or a no? Share in the comment section. Let's learn. Let me know what you think about having a will. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for those beautiful comments. Easy but fancy say thank you, and Linda. Thank you, thank you. And yes, Linda, please visit Easy but Fancy when you have a moment. You will for sure enjoy that channel. Amazing stuff. It is a cocktail channel. That's how Easy but Fancy puts it. Let me know if I'm right or wrong, Easy. Yes, and Easy, I mentioned some advantages and disadvantages, like just advantages of having a will. So I mentioned the first one was It is stipulating how your property can be distributed when you are no more. That is very important. It also name a guardian for your children. Say you are dying when your kids are under age, say under 18 years, you want to have a will with a guardian on it stating how you want those kids to be looked after. So that's one of the advantages. Like you are able to give a guardian that can look after your kids when you are no more. It specifies instructions like your funeral arrangements. Yes. Where do you want to be buried? Which funeral home would you like to be laid in? All those things are important. When you don't have a will in place, it's difficult for the family that you are leaving behind to take that decision, right? And that is not good. It is not giving us that peace of mind. It's a yes for me. Wills are important. It settles potential issues. Tell me about it. Yes, potential issues. Just prevention is better than cure, as the saying goes. So if you know there will be confusion when you die or something down the road, why not save that stress now? Why not save people from that stress now? Potential issues that could arise after your debits. That's right. You are very so this is so important for those you are leaving behind, guys. Thank you very much, Easy But Fancy, for that beautiful insight. Truly appreciated. Also, a will is also naming a property manager that can take care of your children's property. So we know nowadays most people will secure some homes, some property for their kids at their tender ages. But you don't know what holds the next second. You don't know when you are going to pass. But having a will that is directing or identifying somebody that can, like a property manager, that can control the kids' property because they are not yet 18. It is important. So have that will to put that in place to stipulate that so when you are no more, they are able to see which of those property manager is going to manage the property of your kids. Yes. Yeah, I really appreciate the comment, easy but fancy. So that's another advantage. You are stipulating a property manager that can look after those the property that you put in place for your kids. It is important. It also provide caretaker for your pets. Yes. Pet lovers. Yes. We make wills and talk about our pets. They are part of us. So with your will, you are able to decide who you know can do that. You name that person in that will. Should in case you are no more, it is very going to be is going to be very easy for whoever has that will to know exactly the person that will be looking after your kids, after your pet, sorry. And guys, if this is your first time here, please give this video a like, share if you can, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't to join the family. Haha, pet. The country go finish real. Oh, sister, I don't tire this palava for this country. So we will not even get into it. Let's not get there. Thumbs up, done. Thank you, Easy but Fancy. I appreciate that. Pets, this country go finish real. I beg. Easy, no make me laugh. Yeah, it's not my thing though, so I don't want to get into it much. Yes, pet lovers have wills that is telling who can take after your pets. You see, I keep talking about kids here. Yes, it is important. Does everyone need a will? Does everyone need a will? Well, if you don't have a property or you don't have kids, you are like, huh, why do I need that will for? So it's not a must, but it is highly recommended. It is important and highly recommended. So that's what I would say. Hey, Gloria Zira, official TV. Thank you, love, for coming. I appreciate you joining. Good evening to everyone on this platform. Yes, a shout out here from Gloria Zira. She says, good evening to everyone. Yes, everyone needs it easy but fancy. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. Even if you don't have kids, you don't have pets, you don't have property, what about those who are leaving behind? What about when you are no longer there? Do you want to punish those that are alive because you are dying because you don't want to put a will in place? Thumbs up done. Thank you, Gloria. I truly appreciate it, sister. Thank you. Evening Getcha. Yes, a shout out here. Catherine from Gloria. Please, Catherine, please check Gloria Ziwa out. Check that beautiful channel. She got beautiful tips to share on that channel. Please check her out. Watching live from Calgary. Hey, Franklin. Nice to have you. Wow. I'm glad to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you're watching from. It is, I was saying earlier, the weather is a little bit better compared to the past few days. I was kind of choking in that cold. Yeah, but it's a little bit better now. Let me know where you guys are watching from and tell me about your weather, the weather condition. And I want you to leave a comment about wheels. We are talking about wheels here. Your take about wheels. Is it a yes, yes for you or a no, no? To me personally, it's a yes, yes. Let me know in the comment section. What is your take? It's cool here, Zura. Oh, yes. Means we all suffering from the cold. Yeah, stay warm, girl. Stay warm. If somebody has no kids or family, at least they will direct where they should be buried or even who or which organization gets their property. That's what I'm talking about, easy but fancy. Thank you so much for that comment. Yes. Even you don't have kids, it's okay. You don't have property, it's okay. Just let us know in the will where you want to go after you pass. Which funeral home can we take you to when you pass? Those left behind will not be able to make that decision. And everybody wants to have that peace of mind. They should take you where they know is your wish. That's where you would love to be taken to if you passed. But now there's no will. You leave them cracking their heads up and down. No, it's not good. So to me personally, it's a yes, yes. Let's have it. Watching from Regina. Thank you, Easy but Fancy. Please connect with Gloria. Gloria, please check out on Easy but Fancy. You guys should connect, guys. I will appreciate that. Let's connect and grow. It's freezing here. Oh, yeah. So we experiencing the same thing. But I learned here in the Alberta is going to be, yeah, around Calgary Edge area is going to be warm a little bit. So I'm just, yeah, for this coming week. I can't wait for it. It's the cold was choking me these past days. Was choking me seriously. Franklin says wheels are a yes, yes. This avoids the confusion that comes around when someone passes passes on without any directions as to where they have to be buried or if they would love to be buried or cremated. Oh my god, yes, or cremated. This is important. That's another thing. Cremation is one of those things that you can mention why you are writing your will. How do we know if you even want to be cremated or buried like wholly, fully, or how do they put it? That's something very important to put in your will. Just give peace of mind to the family members that you are leaving behind. That's a very great comment. Frankly, I really appreciate that. You are unable to give the directions while you're alive. Just have something written down that can guide those people getting into the burial process to know exactly what to do. You are very, very correct. And I love that part. We love to be buried or cremated. That's a wish. That's a wish. There are so many people who don't want to, oh, yeah, this part of the world, we are in the Western world. Yeah, born and bred in Africa, but because of circumstances, we are now in the Western world. We are abroad. And some put in like the way the advantages going back, taking your corpse back home, or just cremating and letting everything pass here easily. What do you think will happen if there is no will and something happen abruptly? You just die. Do you think your spouse will be able to make that decision? Is your spouse going to have that peace of mind that he or she is doing the best for you? Is that your wish? Are your kids going to take that decision that you think is good for you? So to avoid them having that stress, put the will in place. As I mentioned, it doesn't take huge, it doesn't take much to put a will in place. It is huge and important when it is placed. It is when it is in place, sorry. But it is very, very important to have it. It gives peace of mind, indeed, for the people left behind. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Peace of mind is all we are talking about here. Just have it, just put it in place. Give that peace of mind to those left behind. Yes, Catherine says perfect, Frank. Yes, you see, everybody's is agreeing with that comment. You are very right. We we've been friends for a long time. Cheers to friendship. Okay, thank you, Easy. You've been friends with Gloria. Good to know. Thank you guys for those comments. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yeah. So as the saying goes, prevention is better than cure. Yes, prevention is better than cure. Avoid that confusion while you are alive. Set the pace. Put in place that will. As I mentioned earlier, a disclaimer: I am not a legal person. I'm not a lawyer. I don't work in property management or in the real estate. But my what I'm sharing here are just the experiences, what I'm seeing day to day life as I work in my career, in my nursing career. We talk a lot with families. We see the struggles, the problems that people go through, the stress that families go through when their loved one passes and there is nothing in place to refer to. There's nothing in place to guide them on what to do. Yes. Hey, Kizito Zam. Hey. Oh my God. Thank you, girl, for joining. I truly appreciate it. Hi, everyone in the beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. A shout out here from Kizito Zam, guys. Check her out. Check her out. Check her out. Check the YouTube channel, Kizito Zam. A shout out from Kizito to Easy but Fancy. Guys, you guys should go ahead and connect. Let's talk about our wills and reconnect with each other. Yes, Kizito, before you welcome, oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you are here. Where are you watching from, Kizito? If you don't mind, let me know. And how is your weather at that end? Happy New Year to you all. Yes, from Kizito. Happy New Year, hon. It's nice to have you here. So before you join, we were talking about wills. So I want you to drop a comment in the comment section. Your thoughts about wills. Is it a yes, yes for you or a no, no? Let me know. This channel we talk about how we can age happily, and I truly believe that one of those things that can keep us going, that can help us have that peace of mind as we run our daily lives, is having a will in place. Oh, in Saudi, yups, oh, Uganda in Saudi, and it's super cold. Oh my God, stay warm, girl. It means it's cold everywhere. The last couple of days was crazy, crazy here. I just learned the coming days, like the next week, is going to be warm a bit, so I can't wait. So stay warm, stay warm, stay warm. A will is so important. Thank you, Kizito. I'm glad that you are with me. With everybody, yes, everybody was for the will. Everybody's 100% for it. And yes, it says it's not a must, but look at the importance why you want to put that in place. And before you join, I'll mention some advantages of having a will here. Just a brief definition is that a will, like, it's a written document that speaks for you after you die. So a will is only coming in place after you are dead. Okay? There is a difference with personal directive, as I was talking from last week. Yes, so a will is only effective when you are no more. That's when we use your will. Why that personal directive is you are still alive but unable to take any decision because you are losing that mental capacity. You are unable to make any decision for you and your family or loved ones. So you get somebody while still strong and that mental state was still good, you are putting something that should, in case you lose that mental capacity, that person is stepping in to help you with all what you are putting in place, your family needs, and much more. Kizito, in my religion, it tells us that you have to be with it and must be changed every month. Yes, great point here, Kizito. Thank you so much for that comment. I like that religion. It is good. You should have it and change monthly. I kind of understand this because things change so abruptly. Sometimes we have wills, and on the reels we mention like guardians for our kids, guardians for, the property that we have in place, or for our kids' property, or where you want to be taken to after you die, maybe your funeral arrangements and stuff like that. But you know what? Things changes minute by minute. So that's why it is always advisable to always refer to your will and make some changes when, like, as days goes by, you make those changes depending on what you are experiencing daily. So, for example, your guardian, whoever was on the wheel, like guardian for your kids or your property, passes or is no more. Okay, that's the time for you to visit your will. You could have it today, and 2 weeks later, that person dies. You are not going to just leave that will like that. You have to change it. So I understand you very well, Kizito. Thank you so much for that great insight. And sometimes you have that funeral arrangement in place. You are thinking of this particular funeral home. But for some reason, something pops up. Oh, it is full, or we can no longer have you within this period. Some patients who are like palliative. They know exactly the time that they are going to die and stuff like that. They are they are open. They can go ahead to change those things, because if you make those funeral arrangements and you get a note from them saying, oh, within this time that you are preparing for your death and stuff like that, there is no space for you. We apologize. There's nothing that will be available for you at that time. You can go ahead and make those changes. Look for another funeral home. Make another funeral arrangement. Okay, that's very important. A shout out from Linda to Kizito. Welcome, Kizito. Thank you, Linda, for welcoming her. Yes, and I want you to check Kizito's app out. Check her out, please. Just search her Kizito Zam. You are going to see her YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and please do same as you join here. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please, it's the time to join the family. I will appreciate you. A quick question: does everyone need a will? Yeah, to me personally, yes, but we are not obliged to. We need to check the importance and see if we should or should not, which to me, we should. Like all of you mentioned, is 100% good to have a will. So some people say if you don't have a property, you don't have kids, okay, there's no point to have a will. But Linda mentioned, just have it. At least make it easier for those family members left behind. Okay? Just make it easier for them. So they'll be able to even determine your funeral arrangements, like where to take you after death and stuff like that. Give them peace of mind when you are no more. Hey, look at who is watching. Mary Queen. Thank you so much, hon, for coming in. Hello, everyone, and host greetings. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by, hon. Thank you so much. Hey, Mary Queen, shout out here from her, please. Check her out. And please feel free to connect to each other. That would be great. We are here to connect, give beautiful vibes, and grow together. This is a great topic, host. It helps a lot when we die. No need to fight for the world left. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Kizito. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. In this horrible what we see daily, how people fight. We actually see there's an incident like just 2 weeks ago when this loved one dies, and the family came in and they were seriously asking about certain things like what about the property of this lady, those things that you would not even think about. Like seriously, we were not seeing these family members when that loved one was like dying in a palliative condition. But as soon as the eyes covered, as soon as he died, trust me, the families step in and just wanting to grab everything, even those little like household stuff that was in that long-term care, they want to grab everything. Seriously. So prepare yourself before you get into this terrible situation, please. Yeah, thank you so much, Kizito, for that great insight. Yeah, it's a great topic. Trust me. I love it. And see what is going on nowadays, seeing it daily as I work as a nurse. If you don't know, I am a nurse. That's why I'm really sharing this, because it hurts a lot seeing what families go through when their loved one passes. It's so hurting. So that's why I'm sharing. I don't want any of my loved ones to get into this shit. It is horrible. So, oh, Kizito Zap says, thank you to Linda. It's relatively warm here in Calgary from, can you imagine? From minus 28 to 18 now. Okay, there's some change actually. Thank you, Franklin. That's a huge one. Like 10 degrees different. That's huge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for that weather that you are sharing with us. Thank you. Yeah, I guess I think it's going to be warmer the next few days. But after that, we are going to hit the cold weather again. So everybody should warm up, keep warm, guys. Mary Queen, yes, says thank you, Kizito. Guys, connect, connect. Let's connect and grow. This is New Year. We are all going to skyrocket together. Hello, Mary from Linda. Yes, Mary, I think Linda, sorry. I think Mary is having. Oh, you are talking about Mary Queen. Yes, a shout out to you, Mary Queen from Linda. Thank you, Linda. I thought you were mentioning about the other Mary who just left because the battery was down. Guys, connect. Check Mary Queen out. Check her YouTube channel, please, and show them some love. Check Kizito Zam. Show them some love. That would be great. And don't forget to show me that. Give me that thumbs up, please. Share if you can. Subscribe if you haven't. I really, really appreciate it. Just subscribe. Join the family. I will appreciate it. Hey, Solo Gang. Hey, I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have you. Thank you so much. Solo says hello. Shout out from Solo Linda. Accept greetings from Solo. And please check Solo. Hey, Solo, please let me know. Yes, you should be a content creator. Yes, please check her out. Please, please, please. Let me know, Solo, where you're watching from. Oh my God. Oh my God. Solo, you are disguising, eh? It's Esther. Oh. Okay. Hey guys, this is Esther. So using another name Solo here. Sorry about that, Esther. Nice to have you, Esther. I really, really appreciate you. Yes, Esther, let me know where you're watching from and tell me how is your weather? Linda says hi to Solo. To Esther, let me put it Esther. Esther Solo, I don't know. But thank you for identifying that you are Esther, not Solo. Kizito said, my dear family members can even grab the parts for the disease and they feel happy when they know that the disease didn't have the will. They see it as a great opportunity to grab everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell me about, I experienced this and it's in all families, not you alone. It's something very, very common. But my question here is why are we not securing all these things while we are alive? Why are we not having this will in place? Thank you so much, Kizito, for that. Yes, they can tear your pants to have everything. And they are always happy when they know these wills are not in place. So, so sad. So sad. That's the moment they are trying to grab everything, even a cup, they will try to grab from somebody who is no more. Like, seriously, share dot host. Oh, I appreciate it, Mary Queen. I really appreciate your love. Thank you for sharing. That will go a long way. Thank you so much. Yes, nice to meet you too, Linda. Linda is saying hi. Nice to meet you all. So Mary Ann is saying, please grab her if you don't have her. Yes, Mary Ann is a content creator. Please check her out. Show some love to Mary Queen. To Kizito. Yes, I have love and kids world joining. Hey, you are not late, love and kids world. Thank you, sister, for coming. Happy Sunday to everyone from Love and Kids World. Thank you, love. Thank you, love, for joining. I really appreciate it. Okay. Okay, Kizito, that's fine. You are attending a premiere now. That's okay. I hope to join. Let's see who finished first. Yes, I will be happy to join you. Thank you so much for stepping in to support. I really appreciate your time, Kizito. Thank you so much. And please connect with each other. Connect with each other. Check people's channels out and just share, like, show some love. That will be very appreciative of you. Yes, very important to put on warm dresses. The cold is too much. Oh my God. I'm telling you, the past few days, Linda, it was crazy here. Oh, love and kids world. Okay, thank you so much, love. Is going to visit you, Mary Queen. Yes, yes. Love and kids world is grabbing Mary Queen. Thank you for that, for those connections. Very important. Let's do it together, guys. Let's do this together. Yes, love and kids world. We are talking about wills today. Let me know in the comment section what is your thought about this topic, wills. Is it a yes for you or a no? Are wills important? Before you step in, everybody was for it, 100% for wills. And I shared the advantages. It's helping to help you, like how property can be distributed. If you have a will, you are going to stipulate in that will who should be looking after that property if you are no more. Again, another advantage is guidance for your kids. We have young kids. You don't know what is going to happen with us the very next minute. So having a will in place and putting a guardian in that will, somebody who can look after your kids or do anything that you wish for your kids, you are stipulating it on that will. It's going to help the family left behind to know exactly what to do with those kids. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about these wills and the advantages that I'm just mentioning. Also, it's going to specify the instructions about your funeral arrangements. Don't don't pass without a will. Don't let your family members stress, your loved ones stress after your demise because there was no will in place. Okay, so that's why we are sharing love and kids world. So let me know your thoughts about this. I am sharing from my personal experiences and what I see from my day to day experiences as a nurse. As I told you, I am a nurse working in acute and long term care. We see all these things happening and it is hurting. So I don't want any of my loved ones to go through this. While we are young, we should have our wills in place. There's a question always coming up, to is everyone supposed to have a will? Yes, and it doesn't matter, you are not too young or old to have a will. As long as you are 18, putting a will in place is very important. You can put a will in place, have one written down when you are 18. Okay, let's talk to our loved ones, let's talk to our kids, our brothers and sisters, when and why we should have the wills. Having a will gives psychological comfort. Yes, to the person when he is alive. Okay, thank you, Franklin. While you are alive, you is even giving that psychological comfort, like Franklin is mentioning. You are happy as you are walking, driving. You are not thinking anything negative because you know there's something legally put in place. Should in case you are knocked down by a vehicle or something's happening, accidents, strokes, and much more. Heart attacks is so rampant nowadays. We don't know what is even going on. Having a will is just giving that psychological comfort to you, why alive even. Franklin goes ahead saying to say he or she is comforted by the fact that he or she has directives in place in the event he or she passes on. That's what I'm talking about, Franklin. Thank you so much. You have the peace of mind knowing that something is somewhere for you if it passes. Yes, true, Franklin from Linda. Yes, that's so true. I agree with you 100%. We say we want to age happily. Sorry, guys. We say we want to age happily, but we are not having any will. We don't have any directions in place. How are we going to age happily? Yes, I'm linking this to peace of mind. Peace of mind is very huge, very, very important for us to be able to age gracefully, age happily, to age well. Peace of mind is huge. I repeat, it's very, very important. So if you don't have a will, think about it. And a quick question: how to make a will? It is very simple and straightforward. You can make it alone or have somebody to support you, like a lawyer. The most important thing is to have somebody like two witnesses to just sign that and make it legal so that when you are not there, it is authentic. They will go with what they have. If you don't have a will and you are no more there, the state is taking decisions on your behalf. Even your kids, even if they are above that legal age, above 18, but there's no will, they cannot say anything. Okay? So think about it, guys. And last week I was sharing about personal directives. You want to step on that live stream and just check the advantages of having a personal directive. And I was making some differences between personal directive and will. They are really two separate legal documents. Okay. Yes, it is very interesting and important. Yes, I'm glad that you are seeing that with me, Linda. This is very, very important and interesting. I don't want any of my loved ones to get into any of this shit because because there's no will in place. So what I was trying to put in place, like to tell you the disadvantages and the advantages, and also to tell you the differences between the will and a personal directive. So a personal directive is in effect why you are still alive, why you are still alive, and that is happening because you lose that mental capacity to be able to take a decision. So when you are strong and mentally uh, uh, healthy to make a personal directive, you are putting that in place so that when you lose that capacity to take a decision on your behalf and family, someone is there, an agent is there on your personal directive to guide you on, especially your care and stuff like that. Care is very, very important when we are talking about personal directive. Where you want to be taken to, like long-term care, you want to stay at home. Do you need home care or long-term care? Do you need assisted living or some private care? All those things. That's what your personal directive will be stipulating. While will, your will is only effective after death, after you pass. Okay? So don't mix that up. And the will is coming to tell you, maybe the guardian who is there for your kids, the one who will be there for your property, where you are like talking about your funeral arrangements. All those things will be in the will. The funeral arrangements, like, do you want to be cremated or to be buried as a person? Where do you want your corpse to go to? Say for those who are abroad, do you like to be buried here or taken back home? All those things should be in written form, in a written document. That is a will. And it's going to help your spouse and the other families so well. Don't just assume that, oh, you have a spouse. Oh, he or she will know what to do if I'm no longer there. No. Trust me, you need to know or see the stress that people go through when their loved one is no more there. Some are even praying that those loved ones dying, they don't even have a will, so they can exploit them, so they can have their property. But guess what? It depends where you are. Because in some states, in some countries, the government is stepping in to control everything. Okay? So don't think you will just step in and deal with somebody because that person is not alive and there was no will in place. Probably you are not going to succeed with that. But why even go through that route? So to be successful for you and for your loved ones that you are leaving behind, just have this legal document in place. It is very easy to go about it. Just have it down, written somewhere by, like you alone, you can do that. Or have a support of a lawyer. They will help you out. Then you just need two people to just legalize it, like two witnesses to have that going. Okay? Share your thoughts about wills in the comment section, guys. Yes, peace of mind is what all of us are looking for. So have it while you are alive to have that peace of mind. Yes, it is very, very important. Yes, guys, I plan to go live for about an hour 15 minutes. So we have an hour 11 minutes. So yes, let's talk about the reels, then we'll round up soon. And please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please like it, subscribe, share it to your loved ones, let them know the importance of having a will. Yes, it's for peace of mind. Peace of mind, very important. We talk about how we can age happily. Yes, having a will will definitely make us to age happily. Yes, because it is giving us peace of mind. Oh, JL says hi. Oh, my son. Thank you so much, JL, for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Katrin. Thank you so much. A hug to JL. I miss him so much. Hey, JL. How are you, sweet son? Yes, so then people will always ask, does everyone need a will? As I mentioned, it's not a must, and it's not, yeah, a no. It's just left for you to weigh its advantages and see how you can go about it. It's just recommended, okay? So yeah, he must be laughing now. Thank you so much for joining the hell. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Patience. Hi, yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi, yeah, 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 yeah. See who is joining. As Henry Patience. Hey, how are you, sister? Nice to have you here. Let me know where you're watching from and tell me how you're feeling. Is it cold there or warm? Or let me know, let me know. I'm glad to have you here, Patience. We are watching. Yes, you guys are watching. Just like, okay, like this video and share with any friend around. You guys should watch. Wow. How many of you are there watching? Are you watching from the same phones? Are you watching from the same phone or from different phones? I'm seeing just you here. So let me know whoever is watching from Patience's phone. Watch from your phone so I can know who is watching. Let me appreciate everyone. Yes, Patience says we are watching. You are who? You and who? With whom are you watching? Let me know with whom you're watching, Patience. And just tell them to watch from their phones, okay? So I see them direct. Please. We are watching. Yes, with who? Yes, Katrin, stop laughing, though. Yes, Patience is saying they are watching. So I'm wondering, is somebody peeping her phone or yes? Or are they somewhere that she is the only one having a phone? Who knows? Oh, watching with a friend. Okay. Yes. A shout out to that friend, Patience. I appreciate you. Yes, if that friend can join from her phone, I would really, really love it. Just let her type aging happily with Hilda, and he or she is going to see me live. Let me know her name in the comment section so I can shout out to her or him. I'm not too sure. Nice to have you, Patience. And before you join, we were talking about wheels. So let me know in the comment section, please. Let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts about wheels. Do you like to have a will? Is a will a must for you or a no? So will is a document that speaks for you when you die. So it's only coming into effect after you die. So let me know if this is important for you. And I was mentioning some advantages of having a will just before you step in. So one of them is going to tell who can guide your property, the property of your kids, even if you are no longer there. You know you can secure something for your kids, but if they are underage, say under 18, and you are no longer there, they cannot do anything. But with a will is going to stipulate a property manager that can look after those kids' property if you pass. Okay? So that's a great advantage. Also, a will is also going to help you indicate exactly your funeral arrangements, especially in the Western world. I really admire the way they do it. Most of them have their wills, all this, they have all this set in place. They plan well ahead of time. So all it's all about planning ahead of time. Okay, guys. So I really, really admire the way they do things. Somebody is just 18 or 20, is already having a will, telling who can look after or take over the property if he or she is no longer there, is having all the funeral arrangements. Someone at 20, like just in his or her 20s, is already having or telling people where he or she would love to be buried, the funeral home that he or she would like to go to after he passes. All those things is very important, and it's just giving, like, it's less stressful to the family members that are left behind. But because when you are no longer there, they are just going to refer to that document. So it is important. Yes, those are the things that we're sharing. Patients, before you step in. And I mentioned a disclaimer that I am not a legal person, I'm not a lawyer or working in property management. No. I'm just sharing from what I see every day as a nurse. I talk a lot with families and friends and people who visit your loved ones. So this is always one of their challenges. So and that's what we advise. We always tell them, encourage them to have all these legal documents put in place before they are actually dying. So when I see all those things, I'm deciding to come here and share for you to know the importance and take that decision to have it or not to have it. So it's really up to you. No one is obliging you to have a will, but it is recommended, highly recommended. And this is only coming in place when you are no longer there, when you die. Okay? Some people say, oh, they don't have kids, they don't have any property. Why do they have to prepare a will? Well, think about it this way. What happens if you are no longer there? Who is going to bring out your riches there? We don't know where, we don't know if you want to be cremated or buried, like so many things. Which funeral home should we take you to? All those things, they are things that disturb a lot of people, a lot of family members when you are not there. And for your own peace of mind, why don't you have this document? Just have it legal, just have it, just put it in place. It's for your good. You want to age happily, and one of the things that can really make you to age happily, that can give you that aging glow, is to have this document in place. Is to have this will. Why? Just as you walk around, you do your things, you don't stress about the property that you set in place. You are not stressed about your kids, because you know there's something in place should, in case you are involved in an accident, you die on the spot, and all those things. You are having a heart attack and you didn't come back, a stroke, all those things that you cannot really, yeah, that you really need somebody to be there when you are no longer there. Think about all those things and ask your question: do you need a will or no? Yes. So those are the things we were sharing, patients, before sorry, before you join here. Yeah, so I really appreciate your time. I really, really appreciate your time for coming to join me in live. Yes, and this channel we talk all, it's all about health tips, aging tips, anti-aging tips, the stereotype that is surrounding aging, the lifestyle that can help us to age happily. Okay, all those beautiful vibes we share here. And of course, we share the end product of aging, which is senior. So you will hear me talk so much about our older adults, our seniors, our parents, because they are part of the aging process. So as we talk about aging while young, we should think about how we are getting older and how the end is going to be. We are going to be seniors one day, so we have to think about that as well. So those are the beautiful things that we share here, guys. And if you are not part of the family yet, please go ahead. Go ahead to connect with me. Like and share. Subscribe if you haven't. Oh, frankly, yeah. Well, you know what? Battery running low. Yeah, that's okay. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your time here. Thank you so much. If your battery is getting low, that's fine. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I'll be going off soon, so I really, really appreciate you. I'm happy that you were able to come in, step in, and contribute in my live stream. I really, really appreciate it. And knowing that you are in for reals is even more pleasing. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm hoping that you are going to share this with loved ones. And, thank you so much for stepping in, stopping by. Yes, guys, I'm rounding this up. I'm rounding this up. I want to thank you again. Thank you all for being part of this video. It's always my joy to have you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, stay warm. This is just the beginning of the year. Stay warm, set those goals, and hit it hard as we start. Because if you start it in a way, the year is just going to be a way, the time as well. So go ahead and set your goals for the year and dive into them right away. Yes, goals are not, these are not always written on stones. You can always adjust, but just have something that can guide you going. Okay. So that's my advice for you all. It was nice sessions here. Thank you so much, Katrin. I appreciate your time. I always appreciate you stepping in to support. Thank you so much. And stay safe. Extend my regards to JL and all at home. I appreciate you all and stay blessed, stay warm, and age happily. That is all we are running for. We all want to age happily. And please think about the rules. Do you want to have one or not? And go for it. Thank you again. Thank you again. And you all have an amazing day and amazing week, rest of the week. God bless you all and bye for now.